All right, guys, today we are here in our house.
Welcome.
We are a little on the sad side because we did not get the opportunity to go down to Gatlinburg this year for fall break. We're stuck here back in Indiana. We decided the best thing that we could do at the end of Grace's fall break was to kind of do a taste of the Smokies. This is what we would normally be doing while we were down there, hitting Ole Smoky, hitting Sugarlands, hitting the whiskey distillery, hitting wineries. We're not drunks or anything. We just like to have fun. So
Because you get to try so many different things for $5, but then you get the $5 coupon, so it's really like drinking for free.
yeah.
So
And as I just told you, we're not drunks or anything.
it looks like
I
it.
suppose I should tell you that this is all stuff that we already had on
The
hand.
only thing we bought special
Yes, we
was
did.
the amaretto.
We did go out and buy one bottle, but otherwise everything else that we've got.
It's from either trips to the Smokies. All the creams are from trips to the Smokies.
Right. And then some of the things you can get around
And
here
then
where we're at. But
the apple pie we buy at home all the time.
Yeah.
But the butterscotch and root beer are from the Smokies.
that's true. Right. So we're going to go down the line. We're going to taste all of these. It's
Just
obviously not
just
all
like
of them
at a
that you're going to
tasting.
get, but it's just a sampling
It's
of
a
some
good
of our
amount.
favorites. We also we found some new varieties of Werther's Originals flavored kinds.
Soft caramels that
Yeah.
have things in the middle. I don't know. I love
We've got a caramel apple, a maple cream, and a
pumpkin
pumpkin spice here.
all things fall things.
So
I love caramel.
we're going to drink moonshine. We're going to
Probably be
maybe
silly.
eat some candy in the middle because
Get sticky.
otherwise...
Make mistakes.
As you can see here, these are a little bit bigger of cups than the communion things that we're used to.
We did try to pour them
Yeah,
half.
so
halfway.
also Breakfast of Champions.
Okay. Are you gonna open it?
Bush.
Enough talky, now drinky.
Yep.
You got this so sticky when you were pouring,
Well,
so
I'm sorry.
you didn't put the spout on it because it would have taken a lot of time, as much time as this intro.
Seriously.
So this is the root beer moonshine. I personally like to drink this with rum chata and root beer
It's not
because
the greatest
two liquors
sipping
make a
drink in the
right.
world to me, but if you get it cold enough, anything's good, I guess.
anything's possible.
It's literally just
just
a
root beer.
root beer barrel candy
Give me that.
that makes your tummy warm. So,
Okay, next is Butterscotch Gold. As you can see, we've drank most of it, and by that I mean Brent's drank most of it because he likes this butterscotch one.
the Butterscotch Gold in apple cider is
really good.
delicious.
Yeah.
Last week during the NASCAR races, which is the Sunday tradition, I had apple cider with the butterscotch and the apple pie, and it was woo!
So I think in between these, the butterscotch and the apple pie, we should eat the apple pie,
All right.
caramel
Just
apple,
so we know what I
whatever,
like, right?
whatever
Okay.
the heck it is.
All right, so let's
Butterscotch.
taste this butterscotch. Hopefully it tastes like my grandma's purse. Yep, exactly like her purse.
Grandma's purse. I was expecting them to be like filled because it kind of like the pictures make you think they're gonna have like a center to them, but it's not. It's just solid.
Soft and creamy
It's
caramels with
yummy.
a touch of these flavors. Yeah, it's good, but it's just a solid.
Block of caramel. Okay, so next is
Let's tell them what the butterscotch tasted like first.
I said what it tasted like a caramel apple. Oh, the butterscotch. You said it tasted like your grandma's purse.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't taste like a Werther's, one of those butterscotch.
No,
it tastes like
no,
one
no,
of
no,
those
no, no.
round,
In the cellophane.
orangey ones that you
Not my
unwrap.
favorite.
I like them, but I grew
Werther's
up
are better.
eating all those all the time.
Ate Werther's. That's
Yeah.
what my grandma always had.
True.
I had Werther's, which is why I was so excited when they came out with these.
The Werther's are hard to beat, are they not?
They're hard to beat, but this is pretty yummy so far.
Yeah.
Also, we were really happy because we were just in Amish country and we went to a store. We didn't film there because we were, we didn't want to be disrespectful of their souls. So they had these on sale for $2.99 a bag. At Meijer, they're $5.99 a bag.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, we're getting those because we've been wanting to try them for a while, but
Yeah,
they're so stinking expensive.
we've been seeing them for about a month, and we're like, every time we see them, like, oh, we got to get these and try them. And then it's like,
you do get a
$6
good
a
amount,
bag. I'm not going to pay that. But you get to Amish country, you can get things on the cheaps.
There is a lot of empty air similar to chip bags, but are you really just sitting there drinking that beer? You're going to be on the floor. We're only on.
That's what people are pay. That's what people pay to see.
We only had 2 shots.
You pay to see the flop.
Apple pie, moonshine.
The best of the best.
The best of the best. If you have not been down to Sugarlands and done this one, well, you're an idiot.
I feel sorry.
I mean,
for
if
you.
you're not 21, that's one thing. Or if you're in a recovery,
Right.
then whatever. The trick is that they always tell you is you got to take the shot and then you breathe. And it tastes like
You breathe in, you taste apples. You breathe out, you taste caramel.
caramel.
The reason that this one is so much better than all the rest is that Old Smoky and all the other ones that you try down there, they're all just red apple, which they kind of just taste like apple pie-ish, you know? And it's good for what it is, but this is green apple, so it's tart
so
and
much
it's
better.
caramely.
Like this. in a
It's
cup.
amazing.
So
Here we go. In with the apple,
that's
out
so yummy.
with the caramel.
I like to put that one with Sprite. You really can just drink it on the rocks, let's be honest. But I do put it with Sprite, and it's really yummy
To
that
me,
way.
that one's the best just sipping
It's so
one.
good. It's
I
the
mean,
best sipping one.
it's
Even better than
smooth.
the sipping creams.
Yeah.
Next is the Old Smoky Amaretto Whiskey Moonshine, whatever. Technically just amaretto.
Grace is a huge whiskey fan.
Mm-hmm.
I am not.
So that's why
I had too many experiences with cheap whiskey at the bars at Ball State when we were in college.
chirp.
Yeah, and so the smell, the taste just reminds me of bad decisions. But the amaretto version of this is #1 with a bullet, IMO. So
Loaded God Complex.
we had to get it. Yep.
But when we go down to Gatlinburg, we literally start at Sugarlands we always start at Sugarlands, I think, and then go to
Sugarlands
Old
is our
Smoky,
favorite.
and then we swing back around to the Old Smoky Whiskey
Right.
Distillery and like do all 3 within like half an hour, and then we're silly.
And then, and then we start getting goofy.
And then we eat a giant corn dog. So amaretto, which amaretto is probably one of the best.
Amaretto is delicious. You can mix this one with Coke or Pepsi, and it makes it a cherry
Smells
Coke.
so good.
It's delicious. It's smooth, it's sweet, it's cherry-y.
It's
I
so
mean,
good.
I know amaretto is almond, but it tastes a lot more cherry.
I would agree.
IMO.
I would agree. Okay. Do we want
We
to
better eat another original.
Do we want to make sure that we're filming so we don't have to do all these shots again?
Nope.
Do you trust the
We'll
process?
do it again if we have
Okay.
to.
So next is the maple cream soft caramels.
This is the one that I'm looking the most forward to. I like the caramel apple.
Also, each of them has a different little color, so that's cute. And that one
It has a maple leaf on
has
it.
maple leaf. This one has a little green apple. It's hard to see though.
That one actually is filled, though, I think.
See? It is
Is it
filled.
not?
It is filled.
Sorry, I ate the whole thing thinking, oh, it's just going to be solid, and then it wasn't.
Because that one was solid, but no, that one is filled.
Maybe that's why this one is 160 calories per 5 pieces instead
wanna
of
see that.
140 for. It's for 5
Yeah.
though.
That one's much more caramely. Hi, Lucy.
That one's delicious to me. That's my favorite one so far. She's weird. She doesn't like it.
The texture on the inside reminds me of nougat.
That's exactly what you were looking for in this one. You were upset that it wasn't filled, and then we got a filled one, and you're like, I don't like filled.
The texture is weird.
I love it.
Okay.
This is, get this. I don't like pumpkin very much, so I don't have a whole lot of hope for this pumpkin spice one, but I'm hoping that the camera is high enough that you're not seeing this cow that's grazing in front of us here. You can probably hear the clip-clopping of her feet. She just got her nails cut today. She's an old broad.
My baby
You can't
girl.
teach her new tricks.
No.
Okay, so now we're on to the cream
Old Smoky.
variety.
We
This
switched
is-
from Sugarlands
yeah.
to Old Smoky with the amaretto.
I feel like, I guess all 3 of the creams that we have are Old Smoky.
yeah.
Would we say that the Old Smoky creams are better, or that's just what we've got?
I think it's that the non-creams at Sugarlands are better, but like their creams are good too. We do have a strawberries and cream in the cabinet, but they only last so long, so we didn't want to open another one because these were already all open.
That's true.
Whereas I feel like the non-cream at Old Smokies are not as good as Sugarlands.
Correct.
So that's probably why we have
Yeah,
that way.
so-
And like let's be honest, I don't know how old this banana one is. I think it's a year old.
They're only supposed to last for 6 months once you open them.
So if we throw up, that's why.
We have the
not
habit
from all
of drinking
this.
a lot of moonshine in Gatlinburg, and then we get home,
That's the
or
best
we
thing
buy a bunch, and we're like,
ever!
yeah, we love this. And then we get home, and it's like, I don't want to drink
I don't
moonshine when
wanna
I get
drink it.
home. So
I'm not having fun anymore.
then we end up opening everything, and it sits in the refrigerator, and then
Sorry for
it's
that
there for a year, 2 years, 12 years, I don't even know. And then we taste it. We poured it out. It did not look like cottage cheese.
No, it didn't. It was
so
not
it probably
curdled.
should be all right. This is banana pudding, by the way. BT dubs. Ooh, that's a Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, it's a Laffy Taffy. Probably not allowed to say more than that.
Yeah, we can. It's fine. If you sing it, it's cool.
It won't be copyrighted.
That one is the artificial banana flavoring that everyone knows from Runts and Laffy
Which is my
Taffies.
favorite. Some
and-
people don't
yeah.
like that fake banana.
I mean, it's
and
hard
do.
to make a real banana flavor, because what does
Yeah.
a banana even taste like? Just sweet, you know?
Just sweet.
But if somebody says, this is banana, you know Laffy Taffy, that's a banana. You eat a real banana, you know what you're going to get.
So, do you like bananas when they're green, yellow, or brown? I like mine close to banana bread status. Like, I like there to be some brown speckles and things like that. My secretary eats them, like, green, and I look at
You
them
might as well
like,
have plantain at that
it's
point.
sour, and she loves it. She won't
They're
eat.
hard, like
Yeah,
potatoes.
Exactly. So, shout out Vicky for you and your weird bananas.
I mean, I'll take a...
You like yours perfectly right.
I'll take a perfect one,
Yellow.
but if I'm going to go... I'd rather go into the brown territory than into the green territory, obvi.
Speaking of green territory.
Speaking of green,
Key lime
yes.
pie.
We
I'm
have key
so
lime
good at
pie.
segues.
Yes.
Speaking of segues,
So
give
this
this
is-
video a thumbs up. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
This is key lime pie. This is probably one that at this point in history is not available anymore, because I'm guessing it's a summer
was probably
variety.
Summer moonshine, summer not.
Thank you. So this is one that we really like a lot. We got it when we were there in the summer. And I
You
think
were
that's the only
like-
time that we've ever had it was in the summertime.
Yes, because they weren't even going to let us sample it. And we were actually at the whiskey distillery, and somebody else sampled it, and I sweet-talked the barkeep. I don't know.
I'm sure anybody who's watched any of these videos finds it very hard to believe that she's able to talk people into doing whatever she wants them to do. It's her superpower.
Yeah.
She can convince anybody to
I
do
really
anything
can.
she wants them to.
My job is to convince high schoolers to do things
Yeah.
as a counselor.
Exactly.
So I
So-
can convince moonshiners to give me shots.
So to me, the very first thing that you get there is the graham cracker crust.
And then it finishes with
It's
the,
got a little bit of a cream cheesiness to it, I
Yeah.
think. The graham cracker,
Oh, going back for seconds.
it's not nearly as tart as what a key lime pie would be.
No, well, and my key lime pies are really tart
Yeah.
that I make, which
Yeah.
is how we like them.
It's
So-
delicious. We
so
like
good.
it. I don't know with that one, like, I will say, if you blindfolded somebody and you tasted root beer, that's root beer. You taste this butterscotch, you could probably get close. The apple pie, there's no debating. Amaretto, who knows?
You know, I think what we need to do is clearly blindfold each other.
Maybe. Banana is banana. This one is the one you taste it, I don't know what in the world it is. It just
so
tastes good.
though.
So,
I love key lime pie.
yeah, it's good.
It's probably one of my favorite non-ice cream desserts.
Should we taste this pumpkin before we go into the cinnamon, or should we have that at the end?
I was thinking at the end.
All right.
And then I figured we would do a shot out of the skull each. Also, I am wearing my Ole Smoky sweatshirt today that I got last fall because I was feeling so sad. And it's gotten like weirdly cold in Indiana
Yeah,
this
it
week.
sucks. And I'm not wearing anything related to the Smokies because I've never bought anything related to the Smokies.
No.
I'm cheap. We spend our money on liquors and enjoyment, and I don't ever end up coming home with anything. So,
Of course, I saw this. I was like, it's my favorite
yeah,
color. It's got the thumb holes
I
in
think
the
she's
sleeves.
got 13 or more of those
It's
shirts.
soft.
So,
Like, are you talking about crew neck sweatshirts?
no,
in
just
general?
in general of smoky things.
No, I literally only have this.
Okay, so the last but not least here is sweet cinnamon. Now, funny story about this one.
We don't remember.
I
when we
pulled it
bought
out of the cabinet the other night when I was just looking through stuff. We thought about like, hey, we
We were
should do a
looking for
video.
Fireball for you to have
yeah.
with your cider and the apple
Right,
pie.
so
we were going to make a little cocktail.
We like get up into the liquor cabinet, which is like hidden away and hard to
behind
get
our
to.
spices.
Like we don't have kids or anything to hide them from. We're more hiding them from ourselves.
Because we just don't drink that often.
Or
You
maybe
drink
it's
a
just
beer, I drink a glass of wine,
maybe
and
it's
that's
just
that.
because like we don't have a whole lot of space for different things, so we hide it above the refrigerator in little hidey holes. I got up there to pull out some Fireball. We found this cinnamon cream stick. She never even remembers tasting it in the first place, let alone buying it. I remember buying it last fall when we were down there because we were drinking coffee in the hotel. Every morning we had bought some creamer for the coffee. We tasted this at Ole Smoky. I thought, ooh, this would be delicious in coffee in the morning. Long story short, I buy it, get it back to the hotel,
Hide it away.
get ready to open it, and then think,
Oh, yeah.
well,
Cream does
they
not
say
last.
it's supposed to be refrigerated once you open it, so maybe I better not open it until I get home so it doesn't go bad. We get home, a year later, bada bing, bada boom, we never opened it until a couple
Last
days ago.
week, yeah.
So this is sweet cinnamon.
Cheers.
That's Cinny-tastic.
It just,
I don't know what to say that it tastes like, honestly.
cinnamon roll?
Yeah,
But, like,
because it's not like Cinnamon
it's
Toast Crunch.
got a spice, like the actual spice of cinnamon
Yeah.
to it, not just
It
like...
doesn't taste like CTC. It
You gotta
tastes,
put them like how they do at the places.
Yeah, it tastes more like a cinnamon roll, like she said. With like, it almost feel you can almost like close your eyes and
Almost a
taste
clove.
icing, like maybe almost cream
Yeah.
cheese frosting and stuff.
Which is why I think that
It's
the
delicious.
pumpkin spice will be best at the end. Because the spice.
Nothing in the middle. She's gonna like it because of that. Maybe it's just because we tasted cinnamon, but I don't really taste a whole lot in it.
No, I taste the pumpkin. I don't like it though. I'm kind of disappointed because I love pumpkin spice lattes, but
Let me ask you this.
that's my
This is
favorite.
just a question because I
Caramel apple's my favorite.
don't eat much pumpkin spice things.
I know this about you.
If you get pumpkin spice things, and maybe you can answer this question also, like, you know how you can go to the store and buy seasoning and you can buy like apple pie spice? It's just the spices that go into apple pie, right? Is pumpkin spice supposed to taste like pumpkin, or is it supposed to be the spices you put into like a pumpkin pie?
I think it's supposed to taste like a pumpkin pie. Because like if I close my eyes and I'm like,
I can
can
taste pumpkin pie. But like if I go to Starbucks and get a PSL, I don't taste much pumpkin. It's just more the everything that goes into
I don't know, I think your
like
taste buds are
nutmeg and
broken.
cinnamon and stuff like that.
because that does taste like a pumpkin spice latte to me. You're just not basic enough to appreciate
That's
pumpkin
true.
spice lattes.
I like this better than I thought that I would because it tastes like a
and
pumpkin
I like
pie.
it less.
Well, you're weird.
So I would rank, but even having said that, caramel apple's my favorite, pumpkin spice is second, and then no surprise, maple cream is third. And I
to
think
me,
you would
Maple 1, Apple 2,
pumpkin spice,
Punky 3.
Punky Brewster.
Yep, Punky Brewsters.
Okay, what do you want to put in your skull? So we were at Dollar Tree getting this lovely tablecloth because we don't really like Halloween.
Yeah.
So
We've
this
gotten
is
some
like-
flack for this hot take from some friends of ours. Eric from the Smoky Mountain family. We've got some other friends that are also
They
YouTubers.
love Halloween,
People
and I
love-
have friends in my real life that love Halloween. I've
I feel like
never been.
Here's what I think our issue
Put
is.
this down. I didn't grow up liking Halloween.
We both were from like I don't want to like make it about this, but we were both from like super churchy
Super
upbringings to start with.
religious.
So it wasn't like I never got that talk of like Halloween's of the devil and you can't do Halloween. It just was like
It wasn't
It wasn't that
celebrated like
great. Like it
Christmas.
was a place where you go and eat, you get candy and
Yeah,
stuff.
but that
We
was
got
it.
older. We never had kids, so we never went trick or treating and stuff. So like with kids, so that didn't hit. She's scared of everything. So like. Whereas most people watch scary
don't-
movies at
I don't
Halloween
like scary
to
movies
be
or
like
horror
excited
movies,
by
yeah.
it, she just is actually scared by it, and I think they're just kind of dumb, and I laugh at them the whole
Yeah.
time.
And I don't even like Nightmare Before Christmas,
Yeah.
which is a Halloween movie, not a Christmas movie. But
Those
anyways,
fighting
more
words.
of the story. We got this adorable tablecloth from Dollar Tree that has like cute spooky things, a cute spooky werewolf. And then Brent saw the skull and was like,
I need to get it and hollow it out and drink from it,
yeah.
and then paint it to look like a pirate skull.
So it was literally a
It was
styrofoam
completely
skull
just white styrofoam before I got to
for
it.
$1.25, and then he made it art. And
I spent way longer on it than
like an hour.
I would have
And
cared
drilled a
to admit.
hole so that he could put a shot glass and drink from its head.
So I'm gonna drink his brains. long story short.
Because you're a zombie, because
Yeah.
you got the vaccine. Shout out to Ashley.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah. When the national alert,
Yeah.
whatever that thing
Yes,
was,
that's what
we
happened.
unfortunately ate all of our neighbors and
became zombies.
became zombies.
What do you
like
want to
they
take
thought.
out of that? You got your pick of the litter.
Bush Light.
Go for it. You just got to rinse it out before
Well,
I
you try. You drink it first, and then I'll just drink swill
Well,
and
I
Bush
don't
Light.
know what I want out of it, though. Do you think that amaretto would mix well?
Buy these. She doesn't know anything about good stuff. These are delicious.
Okay, that's rude.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that that would mix well with the amaretto if I take it immediately?
Do I think that spice and amaretto? Sure.
Because you know sometimes
Make
if
a
you
suicide
mix,
for all I care.
if you mix
Are
cream,
you gonna mix them together, or just drink them one after the next?
I'm gonna put them all in the same.
All right. Shall I do this for you?
Yes, thank you. Because
I'm gonna take this out of his head first, so I
probably
don't
a good idea.
stain him.
But you know sometimes it curdles, like if you
Uh-huh.
don't. So the other thing, if you have not, where did my napkin go?
Napkin.
Oh, there it is. If you ever go to
Floor
Sugarlands
necky.
or Ole Smoky, like, they just are going, choo, 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 choo. They don't care how messy they make your shot glasses. We pre-poured so that we didn't have to worry about the mess.
They also have the spouts on each of them. So
They do, but it still makes a
Well,
mess.
no, I'm not
because
admitting that.
they're
It just
going
makes a
fast.
mess of the table instead of
And your
all
shot
dripping down
glass.
the sides of the things like what ours are doing.
So my one complaint about going there is that my fingers get sticky. So
you better
sometimes
drink that quick because it is curdling.
curdling.
It is curdling by the minute. What are you doing, bird mouth? Drink more of it. Finish it off.
you're gonna make me spit it everywhere.
That's what we've all been
Oh,
trying to
that's
do.
not a good mixture at all.
Well, you gotta finish it now.
Ugh.
You're pot committed.
Yes. Trying to shake it.
Drink it from one-eyed Willie's head.
Yarr.
Yar, Peter.
Oh, this is not good. Don't do this.
One man up. That like literally made my stomach turn looking at it because it curdled quickly.
That was not good. So quick.
It turned to cottage cheese. Sick. Okay, so for future reference, do not mix this cream and this whiskey. I'm not sure, there's a lot of things on this table that I would think about mixing together. Those would not have been the ones I
What
would
would
have
you
come up
mix
with.
together?
These two would be good.
Mm-hmm.
These two would be good. I feel like butterscotch with this banana would be very good.
Go ahead and try it. See
All
if
right,
it curdles.
we'll give it a whirl, and then I'll finish it with a little Bush in the end, and George W. maybe Barbara,
Are you gonna keep it in there?
the ugliest woman that ever lived.
Finish off that little bit, or are you gonna just?
Nah, we're just gonna go for it.
Is this a me hair or a dog hair? That might have been a you hair. Oh, look at the color of that.
That is straight swill.
But what I was
If
gonna
we
say.
end up throwing up tonight, I'm
before you
videotaping it so you can see this.
So rudely interrupted is I always have the bartender when we're doing the tastings give me. Oh God.
One to grow on.
Give
Come
me
here,
a
Willie.
sip of their napkin. How was that? Is that a lot of flavors?
That's delicious. I
Would
don't
it-
feel like I put enough Bush in there to
Yeah.
really taste it, but
to drive it home.
yes.
Banana butterscotch.
Let me make you one of these real quick.
Oh boy.
Well,
I don't put any boo.
no, I'm not going to put any Bush in there
Thank
for
you.
you. No problem.
Oh, you clean it up so nicely for me. You take such
This
good care of me.
is the combo that you should have had the first time.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you. My stomach's already so like. Ooh.
Today's the day.
Girl, you got work tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't have done this any of the rest of the week that you had off. We had to do it literally the day before you go back to school.
We have things going on.
Well, this one's going to curdle also. Maybe the adding the Bush into it made it not curdle, but, oh, no, sorry. Back into Willie's head. Suckle from his head meat.
Head me. Suckle. Oh, God.
All the way.
That's the problem of Ole Smoky is they have made me not able to do a full shot anymore because they give you the communion cups. Those I'm like,
I feel like this video has turned into like our friends that know us in real life will be entertained by this at the end.
Everybody else is stopped 5 minutes ago watching.
This should have ended when you.
It's like an I think you should leave sketch.
You should have ate the last word there and called it a day.
I hope you have enjoyed this video. We are sufficiently silly enough now. We're gonna enjoy the rest of my last day of fall break.
We're gonna watch some NASCAR. We're going to continue dreaming that we were in Gatlinburg, hanging out with our friends.
Looking at old pictures.
Yep. We're going to continue thinking up new things to film for you guys to show you kind of what our lives are like and the stupid stuff that we get into.
Give
we're
us
a
some
bunch of
suggestions.
weirdos. Yeah. If there's something you want us to try, there's somewhere you want us to go, there's whatever. I don't care.
You can even Venmo us the money.
Yeah.
We've got the super things now, right?
We do have a super thanks. I don't expect anyone ever to give any money to it because
But
that's
if they're
weird.
like, hey,
but
go try this ham, Grace.
yeah,
I'll try some ham if you send me money.
I guess
I can be
if
bought.
you really want her to eat ham,
Please don't do it.
send us like
20
50
bucks.
cents.
50 cents? No!
And say-
I am not eating ham for 50 cents. It would need to be 20 bucks.
Send 50 cents, say, go to Honey Baked Ham and make Grace
Oh.
eat everything on the menu.
No.
And we'll be like,
No.
hey, we'll do it.
You can even get together with 4 friends and each send $5, but I am not eating ham for 50 cents.
All right, deuces. We've gone on way too long here.
Okay, bye.
Lates.